Noise. If you're at like a big-time gaming convention, a concert, or a sporting event, it might be part of the experience, but the incessant sound of a jet engine when you're on a plane, or that annoying coworker in the next cubicle who won't shut up about the missing stapler, can drive you out of your mind. So how do we control unwanted environmental noise without strapping pillows to our heads? Enter active noise control, a technology for reducing irritating background noise that most often appears in the consumer market as noise-canceling headphones. So how do they work? Well, surprisingly, they actually block noise with, more noise. Wait, what? How the heck does that work, Linus? Are you talking about white noise or something? Actually, not exactly. Although it might intuitively seem like canceling out noise with other noise doesn't make any sense, the technology relies on what's actually a pretty straightforward principle of physics, even if you slept through your classes. As you probably know, regardless of what kind of student you were, sound travels in waves, and waves have peaks and troughs, or valleys, like you'd see if you were hanging out at the beach. If two waves combine, they create a resulting wave that is basically the sum of the original two. So if you have two waves that meet so that the peaks of one wave end up exactly with the peaks of another, it'll actually dramatically increase the amplitude. On the other hand, if the peaks line up exactly with the troughs of the other, then we say they are out of phase and the waves can cancel each other out completely. So noise-canceling headphones use this principle by listening to the background noise with a dedicated microphone or microphones and producing out-of-phase sound or anti-noise that literally destroys incoming sound waves before they reach your ears. Combine this with special noise-absorbing material built into the headphone cups in some models, and you've got some pretty serious sound isolation. So if you want to pick up a pair of noise-canceling cans to help you focus at work or just block out the screaming kid that lives above you, what should you consider before forking over your cash to Bose or whoever else? Well, one of the biggest concerns with this kind of headphone is battery life. Unlike regular headphones, which usually just run off the power provided by your PC or smartphone or whatever else has a headphone jack, headphones with active noise control need a separate power source, usually a battery. So pay attention for this when you're looking through reviews, especially as some models won't mention at all how long it takes for the battery to die and whether you can continue to use them when they're not powered. You should also consider how comfortable your new noise-canceling headphones will be, because the extra electronics needed to mask outside sound does add extra weight and bulk, and a poorly designed pair of heavy phones may not be comfortable for extended use. And then finally, for you audiophiles out there, don't expect the same kind of expansive soundstage as you would have expected from an open-backed headphone, as noise-canceling sets are closed to keep out as much ambient sound as possible. Still though, many headphones with active noise control do offer solid sound quality. Good thing too, as noise-canceling headphones do tend to be more expensive than their passive counterparts, so don't be completely put off with it, even if it's not the kind of thing you would sit in your easy chair and listen to. But then what if you don't want to have to wear headphones to block out distracting sounds? A number of companies are actually now making speakers that feature the same active noise control system. Imagine that, a speaker embedded in your car's headrest to drown out road noise. We've even seen large-scale noise cancellation deployed at the Eurovision Song Contest to drown out crowds booing performers based on what country they're from. An interesting application for sure, but I wouldn't expect to see it at your local football stadium anytime soon. Speaking of things you won't find at a stadium anytime soon, not that you would expect to find an online learning program at a stadium, lynda.com, where you can watch and learn from top experts who are passionate about teaching. They've got thousands of video courses that you can stream on demand or download and watch later at your own pace on your mobile device when you're on the bus or wherever the case may be. You can browse the course transcripts to follow along or, review parts that you maybe didn't quite understand. and you can create playlists to share with your friends and learn alongside each other and support each other as you develop your hobby or even your career or whatever it is you want to learn on lynda.com. They've got all kinds of great stuff, whether it's photo editing, video editing, office productivity software, business. So check it out. Your lynda.com membership will give you unlimited access to training on hundreds of topics, all for a flat rate starting at just $25 a month. So check it out. You get 10 days for free over at lynda.com/techquickie and sign up now to find out if lynda.com is right for you. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, like it. If you disliked it, well, I guess dislike it if you're into that sort of thing. Also, if you're looking for something else to watch, check out our other channels. Over on Channel Super Fun, we've got a train going by. Well, whatever. Leave a comment under the video if you've got video suggestions for future Fast as Possibles, and as always, don't forget to subscribe and follow and all that good stuff.